I don't know if y'all can hear my son or not, but he has been, for the last 2 days, an absolute chatterbox. Like, talking incessantly nonstop. It's been hilarious. Oh. We are? Okay. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. This is how I start just about every day in this game. Excuse me, it's early. My sinuses are still fighting with me. Got up and took my allergy medicine. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. Going back through and seeing if I've missed anything in any of the officers' chats. Oh, backlog. I guess I should check the Zen exchange. Oh, listings. 428. What did he say the backlog is at? Mine should be coming in any time now. My Zen should be. do, 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 do. Oh, I guess I could see. Let's see. If Firebeard. Mint jelly. Cool. Where are we sitting at? 140. I'll have to do a purge today. Let's see where we're at. I need to dump some gold in the coffer, evidently. It's going to be a while before we get that up. Lumberyard is getting close. We get the tyranny, or the Fay, not the tyranny. We get the Fay. I'll be able to kick off an upgrade on that. Up yet. I want to fill my lumberyard back up totally before I start putting the recruiter back up. I want to have that stockpiled in case we hit something. Whoop. Okay. And I want to go check the coffer. As it's Monday morning, I want to make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Goo has gotten the Xerixian Defector. Oh. Which I probably won't do much gaming today other than what I'm doing this morning. And I've got some stuff I need to get done at the house. Let's see. Gyms. Profession supplies. Yeah. It's always profession supplies are always full. Hopefully everybody's had a happy new year. My son and I stayed up till we stayed up till midnight last night because I wished him a happy new year. He was laying in the bed with me. He was watching YouTube while I was sitting there doing a little reading and playing on my phone. And of course we get up at 7 a.m. this morning. Well, I get up at 7 a.m. He was up at probably 6:30, 6:30, and he just stood there and talked to the monster. As he says, there's a monster that lives in his room. And considering the state of decay in there, you can imagine a 15-year-old boy and how he likes to keep his room. This Friday, he's in school. I'm off work during the day. And I think I'm going to tear into his room and just absolutely strip it down, clean it, rearrange it. Well, maybe not rearrange it, but I am going to do some things. I may actually take his bedroom and trade him my bedroom for his. I haven't completely decided yet. Oh, yes. There is the notification up top that you get whenever somebody gets something. Yeah, I don't think you can turn it off at all. Come on. Lag. There we go. I've got to do purging in. A lot of people won this morning. I got to do purging in 2 guilds here shortly. Sword Coast Adventurers and Fool's Brigade. I don't know if Magnus has been on to purge it yet, but
If you have any questions, please let me know.
it's funny too, because I got on TikTok this morning seeing some of the silly stuff that people are saying, and you always got to love when people claim one thing, and whenever you ask them, well, if that's the case, why with this as a higher authority did this not occur? And let's see here. I don't know why it's telling me those things. I don't really care about that. Okay. Oh, I just realized I have my I have my camera in my hand. And normally I have my camera over here or up there, and I just realized that I had my camera directly in front of my phone directly in front of the camera, blocking the camera. Apologies about that. That's funny. I guess I can turn that on. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Live preview. No, I don't want that. No. Oh, there it is. It keeps telling me if I turn off the preview, it'll stop the lag. So I'll turn off the preview. I don't need to see myself after all. I do that every day whenever I get up and look in the mirror. Must be pretty chilly outside this morning because I'm a little chilled in here. Do 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 do. swear he's figured out how to turn up the TV volume without the remote. So I can hear his game from his bedroom.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
What is old is new again, so they say. Oh.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
Oh man, one of those. How did?
If you have any questions, please let me know.
I swear you can hear his game in the background. Across my mic.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
Do 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 do.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
No. Miracle worker. Love it. Mm-hmm.
I was just putting soup on.
Okay. So.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
Has to make good use of my knowledge.
I'm gonna say, is that gonna proc again? I can fill up a fill up a if I can workshop coffer
Nothing gets better.
really really fast. Do 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 do. Okay, before I start inviting again. Let's see, we got 4 people on. Offline players. Sort by account. Go to status. This is something everybody should do on a regular basis if you have a guild you're running. Go through and look. No. I ought to go ahead and kick him. Need to tell him to log on to his tunes. 12:30. Yes, been on in a couple of days. 12:30, 12:01, 1:1, 1:1. We may not be recruiting any right now. We may just leave it as is. Everybody has either been on in the last 12 days, except for the counts that we saw there. Okay, yeah. We'll just leave it as is right now. And normally I'd recruit, but I'll wait. I'll wait a little bit. It's pretty much everybody has been on within the last 30 days. And it's something, that's one thing that a lot of guilds don't do, is they will leave players in the guild that have been in there for years. I mean, somebody that played in 2013, 2014, 2000, anything prior than 2022, 2022, you know, you should be clearing out people right now as a guild leader that haven't been on. Anybody that hasn't been on since 2022 should not be in your guild. Because when people join your guild and they look and they see people that haven't been on in, 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years or more, even 3 years or more, they look at it as a dead guild. And what you need to do with that is you need to go in and trim. And you need to trim regularly. Now, there are exceptions to some people, but, even a rank 6, member, and there's 7 rankings in it, even a rank 6 member who hasn't been on in a year's time is probably not coming back to play the game anytime soon. And if they do, you should know them well enough. Like, we try to put all of our officers on our friends list. That way, if something happens, one of them gets kicked. There's been one guy that has been kicked from Fool's Brigade a multitude of times because he takes hiatus. And he knows that as soon as he gets back online and he pops up on like my friends list, I immediately invite him back to the guild and rank him back to his prior ranking. Got no issue with that. But if we don't know that you're gone, like right now we have a rank 6 in Fool's Brigade who is taking some time off from the game. And it's the first time since this game has started. He's played since, I think, beta. And he's been with Fool's Brigade since the beginning. Like Magnus, myself, and E-Ray, and Wendell, I believe. We've all been there. We've all been in that guild since its inception. Or there within the we were all there within the first month of the guild being formed. So I mean, it's been years and years and years that we've been there together. And you can make an exception for someone whenever they tell you, I'm going to be gone for a while. But if they tell you, I'm done with the game, I'm not playing anymore, and you keep them in the guild for years on end, it doesn't bode well. At this point, any active guild should not have anybody from December 31st of 2022. All those accounts need purged. All those tunes and accounts need purged. And, you can always come back. We always welcome anybody back. But you can't continue to have that dead weight and and you've got to actively recruit. You've got to actively recruit. And, some people recruit some ways, some people recruit other ways. We typically do not go out and put a big bunch of messages out. Some people put out recruiting messages. We typically don't do that in game. We will typically put a recruiting message out on social media or on gaming sites, stuff like that. That, hey, our guild and alliance are recruiting. These are the guilds in our alliance. But, some of the guilds in our alliance do go out and recruit that way. Others just find people as they go. I have a tendency with the lower level guild to conscript. And it's just any new players that are I'll scour the low level areas, and anybody that's got their invites turned on for guild invites, I'll throw them a guild invite. If they want to come in, take a look around, and leave, fine. If they want to come in, take a look around, and decide to stay, even better. If they just refuse the invite outright, hey, no hard feelings. Hopefully you find you a place to go. But, you know, you know, there are times that you have to trim the dead weight. And admittedly, with Fools Brigade, we try not to take it below a certain amount because we do give a grace period, especially for officers and stuff, because we understand real life comes up. But the officers, you know, the longer you've been an officer, the bit longer your grace period is. But I'm getting ready to do some painful things here very shortly, and make some cuts of some officers. Of course, we've promoted some, you know, new officers up as of late. You know, we try and keep our officer corps, you know, active. Time to move him back out here. Pick up his quests for the week.
Step into your history. Relive the moment you first discovered.
I sent you. The Zerexian Empire is
I sense you have big feelings.
Maintaining the moon dancer, running
Okay.
its crew is
So I haven't had a new quest
plunder here and there to
out
cover
here
but we can
since.
always use more. Peculiar beings on Remichi contain a
Let's see.
powerful magical essence. It's highly
Let's
sought
look
after.
at Light as
Fans
Araxis.
want the price
This
to
was
the
the
Gather some.
the last new quest I think was here. We might have gotten one new quest here, but there's been nothing. And it says you need to complete the Dirty Deceit, but the Dirty Deceit's a repeatable that I've been doing for several weeks that I think started right here and then got to be a repeatable here. I don't know. I don't know. Metal Cadaver. Oh, PvP campaign. As you can see, I have no PvP on this character. Oh. Did it? Did it proc? Now that being said, I will look here and see if there's anybody. I got 10 spots that I can add, so I'll see if anybody wants to come in the higher level areas, higher level of the leveling areas. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But, you know. My Tourette's is acting up too. May try and get my holiday decorations down. I'm sure the neighborhood would love if I take my Merry Yule thing down. Salty. Right. Caverns. Let's see. Okay, Seth. Bored at the moment. Well, I'll invite both of you to the guild. Maybe you won't be so bored if I invite you to the guild. But guild leadership is you're. This is the shortfalling I see in a lot of guild leaders, and yes, I do critique other guild leaders, and some of the shortfallings are, they're so busy chasing in game that they don't pay any attention to what's going on in their guild, or they're too obsessed with being a guild leader but have no idea what or how to run the guild. That's a massive issue. And or they'll want other people, while they're doing the end game and doing all the fun stuff, they'll want their guild members to do everything for them to level the guild. And I'm of the mind that you have to set an example as a guild leader. That's why I go out and I do run guild content a lot, stronghold content. But then you've got some who just, they don't know, they literally don't know. They get shoved into the position of a guild leader and they have no clue, zero clue at all what they are doing. You see it a lot, and then you see it a lot with guilds that are foundering, that are slowly that are dying. I mean, there's no reason that a level 20 guild shouldn't have, a full slate of active players. And I mean, you get some of these, some of these people, they just, I don't know. It's piss poor management skills. And that being said, there's a lot of great guild leaders out there too. Mine and Magnus's style of guild leadership is not the, it's not the best by far, but it's not the worst either. I mean, we look at things, logically. Let's see. How are we right here? Ulster, 125. That right there. Have not heard from Wendell. Is oh, excuse me. Apologies. We're going to have to make a hard decision. It's been 6 months, and we've heard not hide nor hair of him. So I mean, he was 100% always welcome back, but it may be time to, And I think this may have occurred one other time, and he came back, got ranked back up, but Yeah, which is exactly what'll happen here. If I kick him today and he shows up tomorrow, he'll be right back.
Please let me know.
Let's see. Actually, I need to look here. See if anybody's on. E-Ray, and a few other people. I could have sworn that person would say surplus, sport killer. I have to go through E-Ray. Huh. Oh, I thought she had. I guess I looked at that wrong. How much? Okay, I'll go and buy some leather and dump that gold.
Do you need supplies?
Yes, I need some leather. I need probably 2 stacks. Yes. And then a partial stack. And I need 680. 688. Nope, 88. And that leaves me with 58 gold to drop. Plus, in addition to doing a little bit of stuff around the house, I need to finish with my laptop. I've got a laptop I bought like 2016. Had a great processor. I added extra memory to it. I mean, it's got solid graphics. Problem is it ran Windows 10 and it wasn't able to be upgraded to Windows 11. My desktop, of course, is Windows 11. But I've been, playing with the Steam Deck in desktop mode. So I've started playing with Linux and I'm getting ready to strip Windows off my laptop and put Linux on, and I'm probably going to put Mint on it or Cinnamon. And Magnus told me to use Ubuntu, but I like the fact that Mint is supposed to be user friendly, but it also comes, with the ability to load the NVIDIA stuff straight out. So we'll see how that operating system works on my old laptop. I mean, if it doesn't work, I'm not out anything. If it does work, then cool. I have gotten ahead of the bell curve. Because hopefully it'll run with less resource. It'll use less resources than the Windows. Windows very resource intensive. Okay, let's go ahead and buy some leather. Do 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 do. 100. Okay. 59.
Let's make the most of the time we have.
I might sit down and I've been in a nostalgic sci-fi mood too the last day or so. I watched Forbidden Planet again yesterday, and it has been years since I've watched that. And that movie just is wonderful, wonderful. Um,
If you have any questions, please let me know.
Still, I think one of the best sci-fi movies of all times.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
And I'm finally going to have to clear out his stuff. I've been putting it off last couple days. Yesterday at work, I was trying to get in an invoke cycle, prayer cycle, and get this, just to get through the basic morning stuff that I do every day. And work, we were shorthanded, and it was like flight central, and nobody wanted to come in and fill the open shift. And I cleared my workshop, and all I did was sell off the overage on his inventory and then 6 extra pieces, and I was like, I got to flip through these real quick. It's kind of impossible to be able to play at work sometimes. I don't get to do, of course, I can't stream from work. Well, I mean, I could stream from work, but I don't know how well it would work, but, you know. do, 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 do. Oh. I didn't even scroll down far enough. Look at that shit. That just shows you haven't had enough coffee today. Oh, Walter. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yes, I do that. I do musical humming quite often.
Good day,
I'm not very good
adventurer.
at it, but you
It's
know.
a fine day for building, isn't it?
Oh, hi.
Yes, adventurer. Adventurer. It is the adventurer. I didn't even look to see what the mysterious merchants got up on them. Silver trim, bruisers, bracers. See, none of this gear is. It's got decent bonuses on some of it, but it's, not. I mean, it's not good. No, show me. RC needs them deeps. Oh, well, let's see. Shores to turn. Ooh, no consumer. I don't know. I mean, I do want to do it. I just don't want to do it on this tune. Although this is one of my main tunes, it's by far not. That doesn't mean it's the best tune. Okay. Should need to be tended in 6 hours. So about 1,700 hours. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. I did need to take him somewhere. Prairie Pit. Wild space. Wild space.
Step into your history. Relive the moment you first.
Things are quiet. Well, I can. I don't know where the Aboleth pearls come from.
I sense you. The Zerixian Empire is
I sense
preparing
you
to
have big
strike down
feelings.
some of the planets that harbor subversives. I can feel their hatred and their desire to crush all who oppose them. It's crunchy. It tastes like salt. Travel to the asteroid where they are planning their invasion and put a stop to their plans.
And here is music in there.
Step into your history. Relive the moment you first.
Things are quiet for. Welcome to. I want to. Maintaining the Moon Dancer and running its crew is far from.
I sense you. Peaceful planets across wild space are being overrun by the Zerixian Empire. I can feel their anguish. It's squishy and uncomfortable. We need adventurers like you to ensure the safety of these innocents.
It's squishy and uncomfortable. Some of the stuff he says is just hilarious. And here it comes.
Let's get to work, shall we? I trust you'll make good use of my knowledge.
Do not step into your history. Relive the moment you first.
Things are quiet for. I got your payment. Welcome. Maintaining the Moon Dancer and running its crew.
I sense Captain Sartel has asked me to share her thoughts. As if I could stop sharing them.
Okay.
All adventurers work towards filling the Moon Dancer's treasure hold.
Roster.
We have much to offer adventurers such as yourself. Coins and trinkets you can use for barter. I bet you're already thinking of what you want to buy. Complete any of the tasks listed in this scroll, and we'll make sure you're taken care of.
Let's go back first and look and see how many accounts we've got from Pasadena. Pasadena will get a pass. 1025. He was the one. 1017. But he has been on. Others. We'll have to make a decision on that one right there. 1231. Madrid. Mitra. 1024. There's a crocodile, but he has been on others. Lulu, she's captain. All in all, we're looking pretty good. Most everybody is you. Oh well, hell, that's me. 1026. Single count corporal. That will be out. 1026, 1117. Single count. We'll go all the way to the beginning first and look for anybody in October that hasn't had an account on of some sort. And see what looks bad here is this is where, because you see Cheater H, he's actually been on, he just hasn't logged on to those tunes. So Chris has been on. He's been on. Jesus, he's got a lot of tunes in this guild now. I think he's got more tunes than Magnus and I. See, and you should go through and do this regularly. If you notice, there is nobody. There is nobody that has been on or not been on since 2020. Everybody in this guild has been on since 2023. This is how you do it. You sort by account, and then you bring up status, and you can look at it this way and see. 1122, but a sergeant. 1102, colonel. And first, the 1122, corporal. I think everybody has been on. Yeah. 822 Pasadena. 1017. 1105 or 11.5 though he has been on. $30. That's all. But he's been on today on that one. He just hasn't been on that one. Lulu. I think that's going to be all that we're going to trim right now. That way I can put a report up. Majority of our players. Captain, corporal, and see if you notice, no matter what the level or what the gear score is, he is a captain. When we promote somebody to captain, all their tunes go to that level, not just one with a particular item level or because they can do in game. If we want that person to be able to operate at a certain level, they do it across all tunes. That's why all our tunes, are, generals. All his tunes, well, no, hold on. Looky here. Here's two he slipped in on me that I didn't see. We'll promote. Major. Promote to major. Yep. Captain. Major. Okay. Workshop sergeant. He's in multiple guilds. Colonel. Alpha. Allen's. That's Gronky. Ollie. Yep. And then Aiden. Shit. He's at Stern. I don't know who that is. I'll promote some of these and then make sure everybody's characters all have the same level. And that's a lot of guilds promote on item level or how much in game you run. We don't do it that way. We promote on how much you do for the guild, how longevity here and such. Okay. And I was taking a moment to type in the officers' Discord that because the Alliance officers, you know, we keep track of things, and we had a request to clean up the inactives on the guilds. And as you see, we don't have a lot. Yes, Cheater has like 50 damn tunes in our guild. But, you know, he's been logging on 10 or 12 of them regularly. The other ones he hasn't bothered with. But that's no big deal because his account is active. 123 accounts. Let's see, 123. Edit. 123. 123 accounts. 122 active. So we've got 122 out of 123 accounts currently active as of November of 2023. I don't think many guilds can boost that or boast that.
What can I do for you?
And that was hard to do with Wendell. Like I said, Wendell has been here for a long time. Actually, I need to see composed mail and a cup. Okay. And send him that and let him know that it's the moment he gets back, the very moment he gets back, to let me know. And he's coming back in. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm doing now because I almost forgot to send an email to Wendell. And goal is to get him back in at the first opportunity. That way, you know, we keep everybody where where home is. Like I said, he's been here a long time with us. I mean, he was a kid whenever he started playing with us.
Step into your history. Relive
Obviously,
the
he's
moment
not
you
now.
first discovered-
All right, Senshu.
Well, I mean, to me, he's still is a kid. I mean,
Things are
everybody
quiet.
under
Very- Welcome to
everybody
the-
under the age of
Just said to pass through a cloud.
you know,
It leaves a rare astral dust
35
in the
going on
asteroid
36
path.
is still a kid to
That
me.
dust
So you know.
is quite valuable on the market. See where I'm going with this, right?
My former son-in-law going on shit, going on, he's almost 40, so you know, even him, you know, look at him as partially a kid.
What can I do for you? Is there anything else?
There is probably a lot else, but not today, Sabella. Not today. Space Moon Dancer. But that's you know, if you're going to keep a guild active, you've got to constantly, you'll have a constant turnover. You'll have players that'll be with you forever. Cheater's been here forever. Skodog, Pasadena, Wendell,
Step into your
and
history.
you know,
The moment you
Things are quiet. Welcome to
Aiden and Arashi have been here for, well, I mean, they've been here for quite a number of years now. I remember whenever they started.
I can feel their anguish. It's squishy, uncomfortable. We need adventurers like you to ensure that.
You know, I mean, there's just a lot of people, you know, especially if you look at the if you go by, you know, we've been here forever. All these accounts have been here forever. All these accounts have been on within the last little bit. E-Ray has been here since the beginning. Cheater's been here a long time. Lulu and Horelli, they've been around for a few years now. Laggy's been here for a long time. Scanlan's been here for, good God, a long, long time, and didn't even realize it. You can see Event, Gear. See, he's got all his storage tunes over here, where I've got storage tunes elsewhere. You know, Gronky's been here, you know, a couple years. Mogrid's been here for probably 7 years, 8 years, or more. And the further down you get, the listing, you know, there's been more of a turnover amongst people down at this level. But, you know, that does happen. You know. I mean, if we go to here, you know, you look, August 2023 is the oldest we've got. They're all Cheater's tunes, but Cheater has also been on, you know, if you look here at status, Cheater's been on in the last few days. The hell is he? Oh, that's just people that have been on today. And people that were on yesterday. Cheater. See, he's been on. He was on yesterday, 5:30 a.m. He'll be on here in a little bit. And I mean, if you look, you know, we know Pasadena is on hiatus. He got a hold of Magnus and told us that. And then Obsidian is the only other one. Actually, well, no, Obsidian has an account that he has logged on. And then, of course, these are Yeah, 11.5. So everybody pretty much has been active in the last, well, at least in the last 3 months. Everybody's been active in the last 3 months. So, but you have to do this with your guilds. Hello. You have to keep a turnover in your guild, because if you just pile up and you have a guild, and for instance, there was one guild we were in an alliance we were in that had 142 accounts in it, had 400 tunes, and out of those 12 accounts were active. Some of the accounts dated back to 2014 with no 10 12 characters not having been on an account in years. The account just went dead, and they just never purged them because, maybe this person might want to come back. Well, if they want to come back, they were that close of a friend to you, you should know. They should know how to get a hold of you. That's why we encourage everybody, even if you don't use Discord, to get on the Discord, because we have a channel there to let us know, hey, we're going to be out of town. We're not going to be here for 6 months. We're not going to be here for 2 months. We're not going to be here for a month.
It tastes like salt.
Something.
The asteroid where they are planning their invasion and put a stop to their plan.
But some people just decide to quit the game and never tell anybody, and then 3 years later you're still holding on to those accounts. And you just can't hold on to accounts like that. There's just no point to it. Sorry, I'm trying to get an idea of what all I'm going to refine, what all I need to refine. God, he is just hilarious this morning. Want to trade, sell? Oh, that's an elemental. I haven't seen that in a while. I had that set, and I had that set, and I refined it to
Shall be our
and I have. I'm here. Might as well float on around and do a partial. It's like as a guild leader, I mean, if you're still working on boons and you're trying to run a guild and you don't have all your boon structures up at max, but your concern is in game and trying to do in game. Ah, that's E-Ray. Knew it was E-Ray from the first sight. Anyway, if especially if you're a level 20 guild, you don't have all your boon structures up, and you're missing simple things like influence. You may want to take time out and instead of doing, focus on something. If you're going to run the guild, focus on the guild and call marauders. Yell and call marauders. Tell them you're going to be doing them at such and such a time. Call. I'll be damned. He's 60%. Oh, he'll be able to finish easy this week. No milestone this week though. So. Take time. I mean, if the only thing you're missing is influence, I mean, you've got, you can do it a Marauders on one tune once a week. If you've got 20 tunes, that's 20 tunes that can do a Marauders in a week to get 600 influence. You can call Marauders 20 times. You can call Marauders multiple times in a day. You could do 2 tunes a day, for 5 days. Takes 10 minutes each tune, 20 minutes a day. An hour out of 1 week. And you can pick up, shit. My mouse got locked. 12,000 influence just yourself. If you get 10 players to go out and do it with you, that's 120,000 influence in a week. But you got guild leaders that don't even put forth the effort to do that. They want to be in charge, but they don't want the responsibility of actually having to think about what they've got to give up time-wise in chasing in-game or gear or their AD to say, hey, our guild needs this. Now, we are very lucky because, Fool set us on a path. And, our path we've continued it. Magnus has tweaked it. I have tweaked it. But, we have gotten extremely lucky because, our stronghold, if you look down through here, our stronghold is Guild Halls 20. All our boon structures are level 10. They're maxed. All our support structures, level 10. We have 2 warehouses, level 10. All our production structures, level 10. Smelter's yard, 4. That's because we keep tearing this down and rebuilding it to burn off. As you see, we burn off gems, we burn off gold, we burn off astral diamonds, we burn off dungeoneering shards, and those 4 things right there fill up very fast. And I think at some level it may burn off professions as well, profession supplies. So, the major thing is it only uses dungeoneering shards. So we just keep tearing it down to burn off these 3 things, to burn off this, and to burn off that, because those things fill up fast. But we've also managed to build something on every structure. Jubilee can only be placed during Jubilee. But we've got, the archers' towers. We've got all the PvP structures, for the siege event have something on them. Admittedly, we don't have a spore tower. But we went for aesthetics on that, not so much for. We went for aesthetics and not so much for necessarily hosting a siege event. But if your guild does not have its production structures at 10, most definitely does not have its boon structures at 10, or you're still working on getting your guild hall to 20. And another major thing, marketplace has got to be 20. 10. Marketplace has got to be capped. You want it capped because at 10, because it gives you your best discounts and the best stuff for your players to buy in your market, as far as overloads, as far as food. But a guild leadership is made to focus on that. That's why we've had a lot of in-gamers come through. Like I said, Fool set us on a path, whenever, Fool was leading the guild. He set us on a path on how to go about doing this. And we have tweaked it, and we have continued to follow the path. And it's worked. It's worked for us quite well.
Some of the planets that harbor subversives. I can feel their hatred and their desire
But
to crush all who oppose them.
it also means that you have to come to hard decisions. Yeah, this guy I started playing with in 2013. We played together for 3 years, and he decided to take a break in 2016. Here it's 2024, and I don't want to kick him from the guild. Kick him from the guild. If somebody's not been on since 2016, they're not coming back. If somebody's not been on in the last year, chances are they're not coming back. And if they do, and they were that good of a friend, they will know you. They will know how to, get a hold of you, how to upper, lower. Let me see. Huh. Well, now I gotta go through and do a whole lot of changing on stuff. Oh wait, just trying to get some stuff to come back in balance, but accuracy, crit severity, combat advantage, critical strike, combat advantage, crit severity, accuracy, crit severity. Severity recharge. I don't need outgoing healing. Critical strike. Hang on. Where's that box? I've got a box here. Illustrates grace, combat speed. Ranged powers do. Ooh. I mean, I like that. I like that. truth. Age beauty, combat advantage. I really need to pick out a new ring for him right now. Combat advantage, critical strike. Let's see. Now my critical strike is way over. Citrine, accuracy, cobalt, limit, cobalt, crit severity. Let's see. I want amethyst. I don't know. Let's see. Companions. Deep Crow. Thunder Master Sense. Sensor Chef out. Bad slots. Balance force power. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for the time being. Let's see, what do you... We'll switch Mythic Lightning Flash. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I am going to go do a trial. Let's see. Looking for guild. Inspect. Barbarian Blade Master, Dragon Steel Plate, Tyrion. I'm looking guild. Sparkle Fade. See. Activity. Yeah, also for DPS, and I can switch deal. Okay. Okay. That'll do that. That'll. Damn, my coffee's empty. Now we have a crisis. Oh, I don't know why I'm standing around here not doing anything. Okay. Yes. We got hills now. Who do we have as hills? Galvanus. Okay. Oh, Kata on her Barbie. Jester, Peter got you near before you. Sorry. Jester. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Jester. Wait, who? Wait. Oh, okay, Jester. That's full. That's the one that they were talking about going on heels. He's like, I was just going to help out the Alliance. That's full. That's Fool's Brigade. That is Fool. That's who that is.
Step into your history. Relive the moment you
Things are quiet. Well, some of the alien technology on Rev.
Alright, Sinch. The Zerixian Empire is preparing to strike back at some of the planets that harbor subversives. I can feel their hatred and their desire to
It's
crush all who
squishy.
oppose them. It's crunchy. It tastes like salt.
Oh, it's crunchy and tastes like
Travel
salt.
to
I
the
thought that was
asteroid where they are
squidgy.
planning their invasion and put a stop to their plans.
Hunter. I really need to consider the ranged one, but the ranged one also gives critical avoidance, which I don't know. Oh, here we go. Demo. Hello, Alliance members. Everybody here is... Nope, we've got... Dusk is with the Ghost Templars. Other than that, I think everybody here's an Infernal Paragon. Yep. Metal Cadaver. Mentioned him earlier. Saw him out on the Moon Dancer. Where's Kata? There's Kata. Lost one of my things. Yeah. Oh, that's why I couldn't hit. Shit, I was like, what the hell happened? I don't know if that was on me or if that was on somebody else, but that was good placement. I love it. Goal. Score! Hat trick, yes. That's it. Love it. See if I got anything locked out I need to get unlocked real quick. I do. Oh, this may take a while. Ah. God, it's fun going with proper villains. I always loved that line from Ocean's 11.
Thank you, friend. It's only a matter of when, not if, him You need to be ready for him when he does.
Where did I didn't even rate on the top damage. Oh my God, look at that. I was like the most ineffective fucking DPS out here. Oh my God. I could have probably done better if I'd have realized. Oh, it just got worse. That sucked. Oh, 25 reroll token. I got 35 reroll tokens here. I mean, I did absolutely shite there. I did absolutely shite. I mean, my DPS on that was shit and beyond shit. But of course, now, mind you, even though he is my main ranger, that doesn't necessarily mean he's my main tune. I mainly did it to get the seals. Let's see, he's got a ways to go for his part this week. Yeah, he's only got 15. So, you know, do some repeatables. Oh, let's go back to Wild Space. But I have been on for, oh my God, I've been on for 2 hours now. Almost 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off. I've bitched, pissed, and moaned about stuff. That was an awesome run, though. Nothing like doing an alliance run, whether it's this alliance or the other alliance I'm in. You know, it's just phenomenally fun. Choice specs. Oh, that's right. He's got. Yeah, there it is. See, I'm still trying to figure out which one of these I really, 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 really want to level up. Let's see here. Let me take a look. Is it North Dark that introduced these? No. It was Mensa Branson. But the problem with Mensa Branson is insignias and enchants, you need those elite sigils. And I don't have them on him to buy some of these. I need to go down and see who's got this done. And see if I can buy like 3 of them or 2 of them. I'm pretty sure he needs elite sigils too. I just haven't got around to going and doing that. I mean, when you look at, and of course Demonwood Pits has new ones too, but Diamond, Peridot, and Opal. I could buy these. I could buy one of each of these. I think I got enough to. Yeah, I got enough to buy one each of those. I even have enough to buy them on him. Web Pits. Yeah, because I'm Insignia powder. I'm not going to waste time buying that. Demon Web Kit key I will buy. But insignias, I'm really not too worried about getting any of these. That's 800, 1200. Yeah, I have more than enough to buy 3 of those. Yeah. This is how I get sidetracked doing shit. Oh my shit. Had another 0. Draw. 150,000. That's a day and a half worth of finding. Web Pits, Demon Web Store, Signias. I mean, I could get some of these, but Strike, Accuracy, Strike. And I'm just not too concerned with it. An Opal, Peridot, and a Diamond. And a... Why? What? A Diamond. Opal, peridot, and a diamond. Opal, a peridot, and a diamond. We'll put these three right here. Or no, actually, he's going to hold on to those because he's got how much? He's got 4 million refinement points. And he's got a Genesis. Just go down through the list and see who all can buy them, and then I'll move them all up to him. 150,000. What am I doing? I am sitting here buying enchants. What are you doing? Oh, probably. Well, we could probably manage that. Oh, it's all right that you blew up my ambulance. I blew up your motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Oh, can you spawn and chase me down? Mm-hmm. Jay. Let's see if he's got enough to buy. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should look at Men's Brand. See, a lot of them, those sigils, I just, ugh. Demon Web Pit Key. Yep, more than enough to buy. Can I get you something to eat? Well, son, what would you like to eat? Okay, well, there's pizza already made in there, thankfully. What do you mean, where is it? It's in the refrigerator. You made a whole pizza last night and didn't eat any of it. You grabbed that pizza out of the fridge, or the freezer, and cooked it. What do you mean, where is it? It's in the refrigerator. Peridot, a diamond, and an opal. Yes, I will. Give me just a moment. I think my time has come to an end today. I think I'm going to hop offline. I'm going to continue probably. I'll probably get back online here in a bit and do this. We'll go ahead and send those two there and see if those are bound to account. Send those two there. And we'll just go ahead and send those. And probably going to buy 5 of each because that's basically what the goal is with all the rest of the enchants is to have like 5 a piece of them. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, and I appreciate everybody that his. Yes, I'm getting offline now to come and cater to your every need and whim. He's standing behind me giggling. Yes, you can have ketchup. And I'll see everybody else later.